Hello and welcome back to ARK. Look at the beautiful sunset. It was kind of a stormy day, but it cleared up just as the sun was going down. And I'm kind of loaded down. I don't have much in the way of food. Actually, I don't have any food with me at all except what I'm about to pick up. But I think, seems how it's getting dark, I should probably be heading home. Now, I did a series of recordings in here. This is a small server that Quill put together for him, Briarstone, and myself to play just here at home. And yeah, it's been interesting. We have had some adventures. You think you're learning stuff in this game, and then you just die. It is. I've been made chief architect, so I'm building our base, which you're about to see. Sort of, not great light here, just across the water here. And see, there's a spot over here that's kind of shallow because we have some extremely vicious fish. Much death to fish in this game. It's like, the fish. Oh, look at that. I found that one sweet spot where you can just run right through. It's only about that wide. I miss it a lot. I have come home a couple of times to big crocodiles. Well, there's been 3 times when we've gotten here and had crocodiles in the front yard. Not a lot of fun. Our sweet Nessie there, who is a pet turtle, is awesome at taking them on, though. She's really, really good at what she does. My little girl is a honey. Let's check and see. I think Nessie's probably fine for food. Yeah, she's got a lot more food than I do. All the meat we had last time out is spoiled, of course, and I haven't been paying attention to food. So here's our base. It's a work in progress. I found this rock formation. These goody beams, I call them. There's these beams and there's chests at the bottom. And there was one just outside here on the beach, and I have discovered that if you build too close, I thought it'd be great, right? There's a goody beam. I loved this. I thought, okay, here's just like a natural place ready to build around. We get some serious protection here on at least 2 sides, and I thought, yeah, I like that part. That was pretty good. But once we started building here, the beams didn't come back anymore. So I guess you can't build right next door to one and just, grab the loot every time they spawn, unfortunately. Because, that'd have been kind of fun. But, I guess that makes life too easy. So that's no good. So let's get some wood in this thing and light a fire, because that's where some good light comes from. I do have some other torches here, but they don't give off a whole lot of light. There we go. This is the back wall, of course, and as you can see, we have a lot of wildlife. We are actually on a little tiny island all to ourselves. Just a little island at this very south end of ARK, the ARK map. I love it. It's fabulous. That's our closet for, clothing and all the tailoring stuff. It seemed like, put it in the closet, right? Now, the guys haven't seen this yet, or not most of it anyway. I have plans for the walls. They're going to go up at least another level, of course. And I'm going to make a wall inside the inside edge as well. And then I'll put windows on the outside so that we'll have like a double wall with holes on the outside so we can shoot through and stuff like that with our little trank arrows. And yeah, Quill is our narcotics maker. Yeah, he's been pretty good at it too. And we knock things out. When it comes to the turtles, man, as soon as the guys are back in here, I am asking them to, crank up the tranks, guys. We're going turtle hunting. I would like to have 2 pairs, like 2 male and female pairs of turtles for pets, because they are amazing. Okay, they're slow, and who cares? They're just like, oh, they're darling little things. They can carry a lot, first of all. They'll follow along behind you. You can just put tons and tons of wood and stuff on them when I'm building like this. And when it comes to fighting, they're the only things I have seen so far that can take on those bloody crocs and survive, because the crocs are big. And I have seen them fighting like triceratops, and they just win. So far, the turtles have been the only thing I've seen actually win against a crocodile. Or whatever they're called. We've kind of come up with our own names. I know that's not a turtle, but I mean, come on, it's a turtle, right? And the crocs seem kind of obvious, although they've got much nastier mouths. And they're big. I mean, they're like the length of this front wall. They're kind of horrifying, really. And the ones I call spitters, they're like little tiny raptors. We tamed one. It was awesome. It was just cutest little pet, and it got killed in a battle. We had a pet dodo. I intend to have an entire flock of pet dodos, just, you know, reasons, because they're cute, right? And then we've got the ones, the kind of the classic ones that you get a saddle for to tame. Let's see if I can find one, because I keep forgetting to look at what they're called is the thing. I don't know what they're called. Whoops, aim for the door. I don't have a ceiling up here yet. I've got like one section of ceiling. Can I see one through to show you? I've put this one up here. It may change. I don't know. No, there's a little Toto. The island's full of them. I call them Strider sores, because the first one we tamed I called Strider. We've had two of them, and they have both. One was killed in battle, and one was killed by a croc. I was out hunting all day, and as I came home, I could just see across the, you know, like across to the island, that a croc was fighting with it and killed it. And then Nessie finished off the croc, bless her wee little heart. And I put some windows in here just so we can, you know, I can look down and say, guys, is dinner ready yet? And, you know, stuff like that. And I think our first little cabin there, that was our first big sexy shelter that's got our bed in it. And that's where Quill, you know, makes up his potions and stuff like that. I think I'll just make it into an outhouse. You know, it's a thing, right? Sounds good to me. See, I have no roof. Can I make anything yet? Do I have enough stuff to do stuff? God, you use so much wood. Look at that, 60 wood. I know I don't have much, but okay. Well, I can do a couple. You just put up a couple at a time. I cut down wood all day. I come back and put up another couple, and I cut down wood all day and come back and put up another couple. Fun times. I put most of my points in carrying weight because I'm pack mule. It's what I do. So we'll get a ceiling up here through right here someday. And you can see the floor went in. Okay, that one's wonky. See, that one all went in like this way. The outer one all went long way. This one was looking good. And then this one at the end is different, and that one is at the end. And I know that will irritate me enough that I will take them down and change them and waste the wood. Yeah, I know. You get about half your supplies back. And this outer wall, for whatever reason, I did put it up, and I took it all the way down, and I tried, you know, placing the walls in different ways, but it wouldn't. It always came looking like that. I couldn't get it to change. And this one floor space is a little higher. Don't know why. It just is. So anyway, we've got a single wall between us and the outside world. There is that little crack right there, and I putzed around with, you know, working through different places with the rock. There, those are the ones I call the Strider sores. We've had two of them, and they've both been killed, and our little spitter's been killed, and our little dodo's been killed. Nessie has been the one so far to survive, unfortunately, for the others. But we'll have to do better. I'm going to put a, you know, an outer fence around all this stuff as well, and then we'll keep the dinos in that, I think. I think it'd be a good idea. Definitely. So at some point we'll have double walls with outside windows to look through. It'll be like walking down a tunnel, you know, of walls. You could poke, you know, shoot through. So if anything breaks through the first one, they'll have the second one, and then we will have a way to retreat into here should that become necessary. So I haven't run into a T-Rex yet, although I've seen the video, right? Have you seen the video? The trailer for this game is, oh my God, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. But so far, most of the things we've run into, including the crocs, this will be a good solid home against them. And there's only the three of us on the island, so we don't have to worry about, you know, the real monsters in the game, which are other people who are just tearing your, you know, I'm reading about people just tearing bases down night after night after night. And it's like, oh my God, it sounds terrible. My primitive torch. Well, that's because it's primitive. It happens. At least I have something to repair it with. That part's good. So I need to do some eating in here. How's my food situation? Yeah, a little bit low. Don't have a lot. I just got a few berries on me. Don't have much of anything else. But, oh well. We give most of them to Nessie. Now, we've got to take care of the critters, right? Got to take care of the critters, absolutely. So this is our little home away from home. It's coming along. And I think I just missed the door, right? Because I'm clever like that. Oh, it do get dark in these places. I know there's a wall over here somewhere. Okay, light the torch. Oh, I had it. I just wanted to not have the torch to look outside and see what we can see, if anything. Sometimes the nights are awfully pretty. Oh, look at that. See? And that's why I don't really want a roof. Well, what can you do? Maybe I'll just leave one spot and call it a sunroof, right? Just for fresh air and stuff. Yeah, it could be a thing. Pretty night. It rained all day, so pretty night now. And there's the view looking out over the ocean. There's that little peninsula across the way from us right there. Is it? Out there, there's no more land. It's the edge of the arc, and we are on the south corner on an island unnamed as yet. And this be our little base in this awesome rock. Love it. So it's been an interesting game. I gotta tell you, it's been an interesting game. The attack of the turtles, which completely destroyed our base at one point. The boys aggroed a turtle, and every turtle on the island came to its help. And apparently there were more turtles on the island than we realized. And they trashed through. We had several more boxes, like all filled with supplies that just kind of ran down the whole row there because we didn't have the house up yet. And yeah, they just like trampled through and killed everything, like, just destroyed everything and took out. This building was bigger. It had a porch and some other stuff going on, and it got destroyed. I had to rebuild part of that. And yeah, they set us back. I'll tell you, the turtles set us back a lot. But you know what? Don't go smacking turtles. Although you have to tame them. That's the bad part. Just don't do it when they're mate and all their cousins are around, because that's not a great choice. So we've been set back a couple of times. We had a lot of death yesterday morning. We lost a lot of gear, a lot of tools, weapons, all the stuff we'd been farming, and then lost it again. And yeah, it was a pretty harsh morning yesterday, I'll tell you. But the animals level up with you. That part's been fun. And look up, just go over here, and this is what happens to your body when you log out. It's there. And yes, people can take your stuff. It's a thing. And I don't know if you can just kill somebody who's laying there like that now. Although since you can grab their stuff, I'm not sure what the point of killing them would be. Oh, except you can, those little triangle things on the wrist, you can collect those. Yeah, I think we've got some somewhere. No, that's the flint. Yeah, you see we got a few. Yeah. Anyway. Other than that, I have no idea what they're good for. So there you go, back in Ark. Kind of an amazing game. If you haven't played it yet, and if you like things like Minecraft, it is a fabulous game. It's a little scary. There are parts. If you don't like fighting, spawn on the south side. Only go out during the day, and pay a lot of attention to your surroundings, because fighting is at least those little spitters. You're going to run into a couple of them a day, and that's the only things I kill for food anymore, because some of the ones that are easy just creep me out. So they're just these cool animals, and then no, I can't do it. But the spitters have hurt me, killed me, blinded me often enough that, yeah, bring it on, little guys. But then again, I'm going to tame a bunch of them, so that'll be fun. Next time I hurt one, I think I'm going to start taming it rather than trying to kill it, because it'd be kind of cool. And if we could tame a croc, now that would be the guard dog of ultimate awesome, I think. Yeah, other than the T-Rex. But I think a T-Rex would probably take about 30 people to do. I think taming a T-Rex sounds like it's a whole team. 3 people I don't think are going to ever be able to do that, so I'm not sure we'll ever have a T-Rex to run around on, as sexy as that sounds. I don't know if that's going to happen. But good times ahead. Live your life happy. Build it rustic and square. And don't die. Mwah. Bye-bye. Have fun. Oh God, so much death.